Hello everyone, Matt back here with another video. Today I'm making a video on the Fenix LD10 flashlight, which I bought at US Calvary for around $50. I bought it 9 months ago, and every single day I'm just proud of getting this flashlight. It's really durable and it just performs excellent. It's great for any camper, fisherman, hiker, you name it, law enforcement. It's just an all-around great flashlight, and I'm really happy about making a review for this light. So without further ado, let's get into this. Okay everyone, before I actually get into the specifications of this flashlight, let me go into the packaging because I still have it from when I bought it, and have a look at the contents in which it comes with. You got your Fenix LD10 user manual, which contains like operation instruction, battery replacement, maintenance, and some more specifications on your flashlight, which I will state in this video. It comes with your push button, an extra push button, and 2 extra O-rings, which are nice to have. You have I think it's a 24-month warranty. I'm not positively sure, but I didn't send it in. But here's a little slip so you can send it into them. And then it comes with a nice nylon pouch, which is pretty good quality. I'm really happy with it. It's just all just nylon, and it has your belt your belt slip, or whatever you want to call it, where your belt slides in. There's a Velcro one, so you could slip it on the molly or whatever, and then there's a permanent one which you can slide onto your belt as well. The flashlight fits in there perfectly. Also, I forgot to say there's a D-ring at the top if you want to like hang it onto something. It fits in the pouch perfectly, but the only problem is the Velcro here, which it was not really stitched on is good. Maybe it's from my wear and tear, but it could be sewn back on. I just haven't really got to that yet. So, but it's still a good pouch, and it doesn't take anything away from the flashlight. It's just an extra bonus. And maybe that's just my pouch that it came with, or it could just be the pouch itself. Maybe it's just mine that came like that. But whatever, you still get the drift there. And also it comes with wrist lanyard, so you don't have it's harder to lose your flashlight if it's in your hand, or if you want to clip it to a carabiner or whatever, you can use that way. Okay, I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit better here for you guys. There we go. Alright, now let's get into some further specifications of the flashlight. It's made of durable aircraft grade aluminum, which is really durable, and you could probably run this over with the truck and it wouldn't do anything. It's a really, really strong metal. It has Type 3 hard anodized anti-abrasive finish, so you're not going to scratch it as much. The only scratches that I have on my flashlight are at the tip of the bezel, which are just a couple dings because I dropped this quite a few times. The lifespan of this flashlight, which is 50,000 hours, which I can definitely see. This flashlight's awesome. What else here? I'm reading out of the owner's manual, if you guys were wondering. It has an anti-reflective coating on your the lens, and that's really about it. Because I'm going to tell you guys most of the other specifications in the video. How long it is, if you were wondering, it is 4 inches long. I measured it earlier. Let me just check for shits and giggles there. Alright. There you go. It's 4 inches long. I was correct. And now we're just going to get to the exterior portion of this flashlight. Like I stated before, it's made of aircraft grade aluminum, so it's really, really durable. You could drop this tons of times and it wouldn't affect any use of the flashlight. It's all black. It's kind of matte black / shiny black. They kind of have it in matte black, but not that much. It says Fenix LD10 right there. It has a textured feel here, so it's not going to be sliding around in your hands. It says LD10 there, Premium R5, and then it has a serial number on the other side. It has a really, really durable belt clip, which I can never see breaking. You can put it on your belt or in your pocket. It's just really, really durable. It also has anti-roll bezel cap here, or whatever you want to call it, so it won't roll. If you guys own any mag lights, like a mini mag light or whatever, and if you ever try to set it on the table while you're working on something, it's just gonna roll right off. So I like that. It has 2 holes in the back of the flashlight, so you can put this lanyard in. It's just a push button. That's how you turn on the flashlight. It's not like a mag light or something like that. You actually have to turn the bezel. So you just have to push that button. I'm trying to think of other things here to talk about. The glass, it's not going to break if you drop it, and it's set in pretty far, so if you dropped it face down, I doubt a rock's going to get lodged in there and break the glass. So, yeah. What else here to talk about? Now we'll get into the light functions and the modes and how to use them. When the bezel is tightened all the way, when you press the button, you'll go to turbo mode, which is a really, really strong 100 lumens, which is fantastic. It has 1 hour and 48 minute runtime, which is a good decent amount. I doubt that you're really going to have it on this setting unless you really have to. That's why I like to use it usually on medium 13 lumens. That's when I usually like to put it on if I have to use it for something. But it depends on what I'm using it for. I don't think the camera's going to pick this up, but you got strobe mode there. It's 100 lumens and it's definitely strong to blind someone. It's just really, really nice in the dark. It'll work in the dark in some different lighting conditions, but it's definitely strong. And if you had to use this, I think it would it'll do its purposes. Okay, now we're going to turn the bezel. You don't have to turn the bezel really far to get down to your other settings. All you have to do is just turn it a little bit. That's all you got to do. And you can go to your other modes. You got first here your low mode, which is 3 lumens, and it's 70-hour runtime. This isn't good for that good of a actual setting for you to be going around hiking with, but it's nice to go through if you have to go through your bag, rummaging around for things, or you have you want to read a book or something like that. Those are all good uses for this. Or if you have any more uses, it's just a good like reading light, I should say. When you click it again, you go to medium, which is 13 lumens, which is great. You can actually like walk around with this with seeing the ground in dark like conditions and things like that. It has 11-hour runtime, which is really nice. And if you actually take the time to go to this setting, this flashlight will last a long time with battery life. Next is your high setting, which is 4 hours and 40-minute runtime. It's 45 lumens. I don't know if I stated that yet. And it's a good hiking light. If you're trying to just like hike through the dark, you're trying to find something that you lost on the ground or whatever, it's a good light for that. If you don't want to go to turbo mode and use up all your batteries, that's a good use for this setting. Now I'm going to click it again. Oh, let me go back there. If you click it again, you get SOS, which is 45 lumens, just like the high, but if you can see that in the camera, it's doing the SOS signal. which is a cool feature, an emergency feature, and it's really nice to have in a flashlight. Those are all your settings. Some more specifications is it's waterproof up to 2 meters, so 6 feet. That's a really good distance. For what I use it for, I'm not going to go diving with the flashlight or something like that. But if I got it wet, I wouldn't have to worry about it, which is nice. And also, it's impact resistant for up to 1.5 meters. They probably say that because they don't want you to sue them or something like that. I don't know. They don't want you to call them up and say, I dropped it from 2 meters and it didn't break, it broke or something like that. This flashlight will withstand multiple drops from more than 1.5 meters. That's nothing. I could probably jump this on the top of my 2-story house and it would be fine. They just probably state that just in case to save themselves, I guess you could say. I guess it says the distance for turbo or something like that is 87 meters, which I can believe. And yeah, that's really all I can really say about specifications and things like that. Move that aside. And but it's just an all-around good flashlight. It has several different modes. I don't know if you would need any more of different modes. Turbo mode is really effective if you're trying to find something at night, or you need to use it for like emergencies or things like that, or if you need this amount of light, 100 lumens, it will be there for you, and it's really nice. But I usually like to use it. My preferred setting would be mid or high, which is a great amount of light, and it's all you really need. And you have a great runtime with it, so you don't really have to worry about your battery dying out. Also, with the clicking, okay, when you want to go to a different setting, you don't really need to do the full clicks, how I was just doing it. You don't need to click it in and switch over to strobe mode. You can actually do half clicks, which is really nice, so you don't have to keep clicking it. So if I wanted to go to strobe mode, I just do a half click, which is not a full click, but you know, obviously. So just click that a little bit in and it'll go to strobe mode. That's with your other settings as well, 5 lumens, and then you can, or not 5 lumens, excuse me, 3 lumens, then you can go to your 13 lumens, then you can go to 45 lumens, and so on, and things like that. But you get it. It's really nice to have, and it's better than just having to do that full click thing. You can do that full click thing to get to your other thing, but there's like a certain time delay. I think if you like wait 3 seconds to push it, it's not going to go to the next setting. It's just going to stay at the same setting. For example, if I had it on high and I wanted to switch over to strobe, I'd have to do immediate. If I waited like this and then 1, 2, 3, it'd go right back. You see? So you get it though. I'm really happy with this flashlight and just happy for buying it. I suggest it to anyone, law enforcement, military, camping, hiking, any people that enjoy those or have to do those if you're military or whatever. But it's just a good flashlight, and I especially carry it for my EDC carry because it's you never know how much you're gonna need a flashlight until you actually put it in your bag or whatever you want to put it into. But I wanted to buy a new flashlight because it's better than buying like those flashlights at Walmart. Not just in Walmart flashlights, but it's nice to have a flashlight which is durable, not plastic, which you can rely on. You know, I decided that it was about time for me to get a new flashlight which I can use for a long time and not worry about it breaking or anything like that. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna do a test video at the end of this. I'm just gonna show you guys the different settings outside. I'm gonna just go and count off some paces and just guys give you a rough estimate. It's probably not gonna be as good as it is in person because the camera won't pick it up as well, but you'll get the idea. So we're just gonna go outside and test this out, so stay tuned. Alright, now we're outside. It's pitch black. And I walked off 24 paces to the back fence. We're going to be facing my little Primitive Pines camp setup. If you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm just going to go switch through the modes and show you guys the different light modes, so you can just have kind of a feel for the flashlight. So first we're going to start off with 100 lumens. There you go. See, it's really bright. Like I said, the camera's not going to pick it up as well as I can see it in person, but it's a really widespread light, not like a lot of mag lights. A really focused beam. This is a really big widespread flashlight, and it's nice to look for things on the ground and such, and things like that. We're going to go to strobe mode, which it's the same amount of lumens. It's just strobe. If the camera's even picking that up. But yeah, now we're going to switch down to a lower lumen, which is 5. See, you can't really see back there. You can't see the shed even. You can't see the fence. But I'm going to move the camera down to the grass here. And you can see 5 lumen, not 5 lumens. Low is a perfect setup for reading or looking around in your gear or something like that. And is it's a good setting for the like close-up needs for it, and it's another widespread light, widespread. Okay, we're gonna move this back up to look at medium. Switch to medium. Okay, you're able to see the shed back there and kind of the fence, but this is if you're here in person, this is just enough light. This is perfectly enough light to hike around and walk in the on trails or something like that, and you wouldn't need anything really any more powerful than this. But you got a high, which is a lot more. You can see the fence clearly, you can see the shed clearly, and it's another widespread beam. So it displays objects around you more than just straight in front of you. Lastly, you got SOS, which is in the same amount of lumens as high. It's just doing the SOS signal, which is a nice feature to have. So guys, thank you for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and watch some more of my videos. They're pretty cool. And yeah, I'll see you next time.